Hi guys, hello and welcome to Inceptor Gaming. If you're new to my channel, please click like, give me a subscribe and put a note in the comments about the sort of RTS or simulation games you like to play. This is part 10 of my Cold Waters campaign, South China Sea 2000, Taiwan Landing Force. Okay, so getting into the mission.
Ultra quiet.
As always, gone ultra quiet straight away. No enemy contacts as yet, so we'll have to have a look around, see what we can find.
Come left to 227, helm I.
Just going to prepare my torpedoes here for a shallow attack.
Upscope.
Okay, nothing on the scope by the looks of it. Aha, there we go, there's one target. Better classify that, it's a very weak signal, that's very far away. And I believe we've got another target popped up as well, but again, it's probably too weak to classify at this range.
Raise the radar mast.
Okay, I'm going to use the radar mast. I try not to use it where possible because it usually gives away your position as well, but at the end of the day these contacts are far away and I want to classify them nice and quickly. Try to classify them before I get fired on myself.
Sonar, Master 2 is classified as escort.
Okay, so we've got at least one warship. Right, it looks to me then in the centre of the map that those four contacts will be the most interesting contacts. Aha! I just noticed on my periscope there's an enemy firing an airdrop torpedo, so that's going to land near
Lower the radar mast.
Fairly sort of near. So I've been detected. I'm in very shallow water, so that's not very good.
Downscope.
Of course, how good the detection is another matter. I don't think the detection on me has been good enough, which is good for my benefit. But,
Aye, sir.
okay, so the enemy torpedoes dropped behind me.
Steady course. Make con sonar. We are cavitating.
I'm focusing my four torpedoes purely on the merchant contacts because those are more important.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 053.
Okay, so here we go. Let's drop a decoy because the torpedo did find me in the end, so I'm trying to get out of dodge.
Passing 100 feet.
Still keeping speed to about 15 knots, so I don't really want to push myself too much at this point. I'm going to keep my wide-guided torpedoes intact.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Okay, I've dropped deep enough so I'm not cavitating anymore, that's good.
Less than 50 feet below the keel.
I believe the seeker range on those torpedoes are actually quite short though, so I should be able to evade it quite easily, I think.
Come right to 250, helm I.
And I'm going to decrease my depth as well, doing that with ballast controls only, so I can adjust my depth on a horizontal plane as opposed to angled up or downwards.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Okay, I'm cavitating again, but that's fine, not a problem.
Passing 100 feet.
Okay, I'm going to have to level off soon because I don't want to breach the surface, because that will drop my speed too much and make me a sitting duck as well for the surface ships, and we can't have that now, can we? Just going to adjust my position slightly.
Come left to 237, helm I.
Okay, so the torpedoes required me again, not a problem. Another decoy away. And also decreasing my depth again. Sorry, increasing my depth, I should say.
Passing 100 feet.
Okay, and again I've been found by
Con
torpedoes.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Hopefully I've got enough room to the seafloor. Okay, it ran out of fuel, so that's good. I better stop
Make
going down
turns
to the
for
seafloor there,
1,
just because
0
at 15 knots you can
maneuvering
destroy your
aye.
boat if you
Con
run into the
less than
seafloor.
50 feet below the keel.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 0 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, I'm just going to head back to ultra
Come left
quiet.
2,
Reason being
3, 6, helm
is
aye.
I want to get a reacquired detection on my enemy targets, and also just in case I need to make any adjustments to my torpedoes because they are probably fleeing from me. My goal, if nothing else, is to sink the 4 merchants if possible. At least then, as long as I can sneak away afterwards, I can call it a mission successful.
Come left 2, 2, 3, 1, helm aye.
I've also got to be mindful as well of the fuel time left in my own torpedoes, because obviously if they run out of fuel then that's no good to me and I've wasted 4 torpedoes for nothing. So I do definitely need to reacquire my targets I'm shooting at.
Turns for 2 knots, maneuvering aye.
Okay, drop speed 2 knots as well, that'll help my acquisition of the targets. I'm going to come up to periscope depth shortly as well. Do the old radar search again. Again, it's not ideal having to use your radar mast, but sometimes, you know, needs must.
Passing 100 feet.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2 knots.
But at least the radar mast will accurately pinpoint my enemy targets, and then if I dive down nice and quickly, I should then be able to get away, hopefully. Okay, nearly at the right depth. When I get just under 50 feet, I'll send my mast up.
Up scope.
I'm going to have a quick look around my scope first, see if I can see them visually. That's definitely the better way to detect
Con
targets.
sonar lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 2, 5, 3, contact faded.
Down scope.
Okay, so the visual scope wasn't enough, so yep, radar again. Okay, there's a fair bit
Lower
of
the radar mast.
distance then between my torpedoes and the targets, so I'm just going to adjust their direction a little bit. I'm also going to send them all active soon as well, because that will push their speed up to 55 knots, so that will close the distance nice and quickly. Also, just noticed as well, the enemy warships also seem to be running from me as well, which is good. I'm quite happy with that. I don't
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so there's acquisition
Con,
now.
fire control, weapon acquired.
I suspect at least 3 of those torpedoes have all found the same target, so I'm going to have to do something about that. I want them all to have a target individually, not all shooting at the same place. So it makes a slight adjustment, just turn them away individually. This way it's always best to keep the wires attached where possible.
Passing 100 feet.
Okay, yep, so I'm turning those 2 outwards completely, and then I'll turn them back in afterwards when I can find an individual target for them. As I say, I don't want them all to hit the same ship, that's just a waste of time. Okay, so there's 1 target gone, okay. So I can start now turning the others back in on target. there should be another ship there, that's fine. Okay, well that's definitely 2 different targets, which is good. Now, where's the third one? Okay, so here's one of the torpedoes closing in. Excellent. Okay, that one's gone. Fantastic. Definitely going to be another one gone soon as well. Excellent. Try and find a 4th target there. Okay, so there's a 3rd one gone. Okay, excellent. So where's the 4th? There's got to be a 4th target here somewhere. We know there was 4 actual merchants, so... What's this one found? Is this found number 4 maybe, hopefully? Oh, I'm taking flooding as well, so I've got to be careful with that. That's the problem when you get damaged a few missions in, you know, sometimes the flooding comes back a bit later on as well. Yep, okay, my speed's nice and slow though, so at least at 2 knots. I'm not going to damage my vessel further.
Passing 200 feet.
Okay, there's another strike, so that should hopefully be the 4th. Unless it's found one of the others that already sunk, but not to worry, I've got 3 out of 4 for definite. My tubes are empty and I'm on the seafloor with some massive flooding going on. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to do something about that.
Come right to 314, helm aye.
Okay, so to get myself off the seafloor, ideally I need to become lighter. Sometimes what you can do as well is push your speed up, which will push your boat along the seafloor. Sometimes you can do that, not always. And with a bit of dive planes, try and lift yourself off the seafloor. But in this case, that didn't work. However, I did notice that my crew were clearing the flooded water out over a period of time. It did take quite a while, hence the fact I've fast forwarded the clip a bit here to a point in time where my boat become light enough to get off the seafloor. So at least I'm underway again, and now basically I've just got to come to a shallower depth, or shallow enough to clear out the flooding,
10 knots,
and hopefully slip
maneuvering
away. I'm heading back down to the seafloor again as well, so I'm just adjusting my trim a little bit, just my dive planes.
15 knots, maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making
Okay.
turns for
So I've still got aircraft
15.
nearby and
Passing
flooding.
200 feet.
So I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to alert any
Come
aircraft
right to
if they're using dipping sonar that I'm there.
helm aye.
I certainly don't want to cavitate, but I also do need to try and sneak away whilst not being detected and while getting the flooding under control, which is easier said than done. Also, I noticed on my map there was an enemy vessel in the area still using active sonar, so that may be trying to track me down as well. So there's another complication I have to think about here. Okay, so the flooding is nearly dealt with. All of my tubes appear to be empty there.
Make turns for 10 knots, maneuvering aye.
Okay, here we go. I'm just dropping my speed now to 10 knots because, like I say, I am trying to slip away, but I don't want to make too much noise in the process
Come right
either.
to 314, helm aye.
And at least the flooding appears to be in control now, so it's
Con, helm, steady course.
a little bit of time compression, and hopefully I can get out of Dodge without any further issues.
Con sonar regained contact on. Master 3, bearing 248.
Okay, so there's another vessel reappeared on my sonar, and looking at the sonar broadband display there, it would appear to be a warship. I know it's not completely clear on the display there because of the speed I'm making. The waterfall effect is the flow noise that you're seeing there. But yeah, that is a frigate.
Con sonar, Master 3 is classified as escort.
Yeah, that's definitely a frigate, so he doesn't appear to have detected me though, I don't think, so it is literally just a case of trying to slip away without being detected, because obviously I'm quite badly damaged as well. I don't really want to take any further damage or get into any further troubles, especially as I've already destroyed my main mission contacts and stuff. You can hear the active sonar there that he is pinging. Hopefully I'm far enough away to not be an issue. Intermittently using a bit of time compression where possible as well.
Come left to 283, helm aye.
Con, less than 50 feet below the keel.
Okay, less than 50 feet, not a problem. Sometimes staying close to the bottom as well can also help mask you a little bit, due to a phenomenon known as bottom bounce.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 133. Contact is in the baffles.
Okay, so he's in my baffles. So basically he's behind me somewhere, in a direction roughly 60 degrees, give or take, behind my boat. Hopefully he's not detected me still, so I'm hoping just to slip out of there quite easily. Okay, so the aircraft is gone, but now the enemy vessel is still nearby. Although I'm not hearing any sudden warnings of torpedo in the water, that's always good. Oh, now I was thinking all my tubes, thinking my weapon stores were completely empty. It turns out I do have 6 torpedoes left.
Con, torpedo room.
So I might as well get those loaded up, ready for the next next engagement. I actually did think for some reason, I don't know why, that was completely out of weapons. Oh well. And there we go. Okay, so finally I did manage to escape. As you can see there was, okay, so I sunk 3 of the main targets, missed one of them, and I missed the 2 warships, but that's fine. No D-Day for China. Excellent. That means it's mission complete then. So thank you very much indeed for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my content in general. Please click like, give me a subscribe, and put a note in the comments about any simulation and RTS games you like to play, or maybe put a note about any that you'd like to see me play on my channel. Thank you very much indeed.